Hey everybody, Matt here, Big Red Liquors, and today I am checking out probably the most flavorful thing in the world for under $20, which is a pint of stolen rum, Overproof. This is 6-year-old barrel strength, no sugar, no color, from Hampden Estate. They don't say that specifically on the label, but really that's the only thing it could actually be. And you know what I say with big, funky Jamaican pot still rums like this is, if you there's certain things you don't like that are too flavorful, then you're not going to like this. So, but if there are things you love, if you love like really pungent blue cheese, if you like cigars, if you like morel mushrooms, Islay whiskey, then this is something that you definitely want to try. And at 123 proof, it's really pulling no punches. So nice, sweet, tropical fruit aroma on the nose. These rums are really prized. These Hampden Estate rums are really prized for their super high ester counts. Ester counts are kind of like the rum world's version of phenolic levels for like smoky whiskeys. It's these organic compounds that are responsible for that very intense, like funky fruit aroma and taste. I get like a little tiny hint of like some fresh mint. There's sort of also an herbaceousness to this, as well as like a ton of tropical fruit and just a little bit of that estery funk, but still nice balanced on the nose. All right, let's sip it, just a tiny sip. Wow. You get like a butterscotch candy. The ester funk note is really not there on the palate. It's all fruit. It's really well balanced. My God. I'll try this again. Okay. It's an intensely complex spirit. It almost finishes like on a yeasty kind of like bread note, which is really nice, kind of at the back of the tongue. But up front, tons of like sweet fruit, tons of like really intense, like tropical candy, like tropical fruit, gummy bears almost. And then it's got that nice kind of weird yeasty finish to it, which, I mean, this thing is, if you're into very intense flavors, that's what you've got here. I can't imagine how good this would taste with a cigar. I can't imagine how good this would taste with like a big ice cube. You know, you just pour it over that cube, let it just kind of melt down. It's 123 proof. So, you know, you could do an amazing tiki cocktail with this, no doubt about it. But I'm usually too lazy for that, especially this time of year. So big chunk of ice, and you know, sip it neat first because you really want to experience all that intensity of flavor, but then let it kind of mellow out over some ice and just sit back and sip it. This is stolen Overproof rum, 6-year, 123 proof, sourced from Hampden Estate, high ester count, super funky, super delicious, a lot of flavor. You know, it's amazing in a world where like Sazerac can just tease a new W.L. Weller release, and everybody will go nuts about Weller barrel proof. But things like this come onto the market that have such a concentration and intensity of flavor, such a cool backstory. I mean, do some research on Hampden Estate, look it up, because what you'll find is so much history, more history there even than than any bourbon distillery that's only been around for less than 100 years. So these some of these rum distilleries in the Caribbean have been there for 200 plus years, and so that flavor and that funk and that just the microbiology in the air that produces this stuff is really special and something that I think more people need to get into. So there it is. Cheers.